Hey, welcome. So let's talk about something I think we all feel. You know that feeling when your brain is just a browser with way too many tabs open? It's completely overwhelming, right? Well, today we're going to dive into a super practical guide for dealing with that. Think of it as a simple but really profound way to reboot your whole mental operating system.
All right, let's start with a really interesting question, one that I bet is going to hit home for a lot of you. Have you ever noticed this? You're driving, just cruising along, and your mind is quiet. It's calm. But then, the second you sit down at your desk to work, boom, your mind just starts racing. It's like a switch flips. So what is going on there? Why the huge difference?
Okay, so this really breaks down that paradox perfectly. Check it out. On one side, you've got driving. The work is simple, your mind is just kind of watching, and, this is key, you have zero expectations. You're just driving. But then look at the other side, work. This is where everything changes. Suddenly, we're attached to the outcomes, right? We have this delusion that we can control everything, and our thoughts just get completely tangled up. It's all right there in that second column, that attachment, that's the real source of all that mental noise. So, to really get a handle on this, let's explore this really powerful metaphor. It perfectly explains why our minds feel like a racetrack. We're going to call it running inside the train. Okay, so I want you to picture your life as a train. Right now, it's already on the tracks, it's moving along smoothly, heading exactly where it needs to go. Progress is already happening, all on its own. But here's what our anxious mind does. Even though that train is moving just fine, our mind gets this frantic urge. It tells us we need to get up and start running down the aisle. Like we have to push and strive and do more inside a system that is already working perfectly. And why? Why do we do this crazy thing? Well, we have this delusion, right? We think that all our internal rushing, all this frantic effort we're putting in, is somehow going to speed up the train, that it'll get us there faster. But of course, it doesn't. It can't. We're just completely exhausting ourselves for absolutely no reason. And this is the aha moment, the moment of recognition that changes everything. The second you realize, wait a minute, I'm just running inside a train that's already moving, you finally see the truth. You're unnecessarily making an effort. And that realization, just seeing it for what it is, that alone is the first giant step toward finding some peace. So if the problem is basically a faulty mental habit, a bad piece of code, then the solution isn't to just try harder, right? That's just running faster inside the train. The solution is to install a better system. So let's talk about how to perform a conscious software update for your mind. Now, this idea actually comes from some ancient wisdom. It's a practice called Mangalasharan, which basically just means an auspicious or good beginning. But look, don't get hung up on the word. The best way to think about it is exactly what you see here. It's a software update. It's a conscious reset button you can press to shift your mind from that default ego-driven, anxious mode to one that's centered in truth and clarity. And you know what the best part is? The command to run this update? It's incredibly simple. This is not some complex ritual. It's just a simple, humble request. It's just turning inward and saying something like, "Dear universe, please, update my deluded mind." That's it. You're not forcing anything, you're just opening yourself up to a new way of seeing things. Okay, but how does this software update actually work? What's the mechanism here? Well, it all comes down to a really fundamental shift in your perspective. It's about understanding the difference between what you experience and who you are. Let's call it the knower versus the known. So let me ask you a question, and I want you to really think about it. When you're in a moment of intense stress or you're feeling really anxious, who are you in that moment? Are you the anxiety or are you something else entirely? Seriously, this question is the whole key to unlocking this shift. So here are your two options, really. On the left side, you've got the known. This is all the content of your mind. It's the anxiety, the worry, the anger, all of it. Think of it like a passing storm. It's loud, it's chaotic, but it's temporary. Then on the right, you've got the knower. This is the quiet, steady awareness that's just observing the storm. It's not in the storm. It's the sky that holds the storm. And that is the profound shift in identity we're talking about. You start to realize you're not the temporary wave crashing on the shore. You are the entire vast ocean. You are not the fleeting storm that's raging for an hour. You are the endless, calm sky that holds it.
And the most important thing to remember is the storm always, always passes. But the sky always remains. Okay, so let's bring this all home. How do we make this practical? This isn't just some nice theory, right? It's about actively choosing your mental operating system, your OS, every single day.
Here's a super simple 3-step way you can boot up with intention every morning. Step 1. Recognize the default. Just notice when that old software is running, that hurry, worry, never enough feeling. That's the shortage mindset. Step 2. Request the update. Seriously, just take one moment and ask the universe, update my diluted mind. Ask for clarity. And finally, step 3. Throughout your day, try to live as the knower. When a stressful thought pops up, instead of getting swept away by it, just notice it. And remember, you are the sky, not the storm.
And that really brings us to the final question, which is a choice that's available to you every single morning when you wake up. So tomorrow, are you going to run on your default software, or are you going to choose to take just a few seconds and consciously install an update? The choice, as always, is yours.